dear, oh dear. Right, I hope everybody is doing well today. We're gonna be studying some Japanese. I hope you're ready for this. I am well, but exhausted. Oh no, White Martin, Sasha, what is up? Why are you exhausted? What is going on with you? Are you having trouble sleeping, or are you just working too much? Also, for some reason, let's just have a look at the camera. Camera doesn't want to behave proper. There we go. Ooh, spooky. There we go. Perfect. But yeah, we are doing Japanese today. The plan as always, we're going to be doing Anki, we're going to be doing some immersion with sentence mining, and then we're going to move on to a game, and the game is going to be a new one and not the one we were doing before. Ooh, nothing serious, but I just caught up with the end of Invincible Series 2 after falling off for the first half because it was so bad. It was excellent, but it was kind of a lot. Fair enough. Invincible Series 2. Is that the... Invincible Series 2, is that the kind of... anime? It's not anime, it's a Western one, but you know what I'm saying. A cartoon about superheroes? On Amazon, if I remember correctly. I think that's what it is. It is, yeah. Okay. I watched the first one, I was like, yeah, okay, it's fine. My brother really wanted me to watch it, and I'm like, okay, I'll watch it, and it was okay. Alright. But yeah, I'm not into superheroes much, so that's probably why my reaction was, meh, it was fine. All right. Well, I mean, I'm glad that it's nothing serious. I'm glad that it is self-inflicted, so that's good. I don't generally go for superhero stuff, but I really like how they approach the fallout of people affected by all the stuff that goes on. Yeah, that is one thing that was kind of cool in the first season as well. But yeah, overall, I was just like, yeah, I'm good. All right, so without further ado, we're gonna try and keep the stream fairly condensed, right? Trying to get my Wednesday streams to about 2 hours long, because I do have to work on a video for all of you Japanese learning people. So yes, I trying to do this and also get that done also. But shall we get started? I think we shall. All right, welcome to the stream, everybody. If you ever had a question on how to immerse and what do you do daily, this is exactly what we're going to be doing on the stream. So at first, we're going to go and do our Anki grinding. So that's our part of active studying part of the learning process. After we're done with that, we're going to move on to immersing with some YouTube. There is a very lovely channel, one of my favorite YouTube creators, the Japanese language YouTube creators. We're going to be doing a bit of that, and then we're going to move on to playing a visual novel. Now, previously, last 2 weeks, we were playing Narcissu. I have shelved that because I was struggling with it too much. It's not really interesting to people when that happens. So instead, we're going to be playing Hanahira. That is the name of it. So once we come to it, I'll explain a little bit what the visual novel is all about. But without further ado, let's get into Anki, shall we? So as always, let's bring this up. As always, and look at that, how pretty this is. I've been trying doubly hard to impress you people this week. The parser thingy seems to struggle with that other game a lot. Yeah, the parser thingy does struggle. That's a text structure. It's better on this game, and I might improve the other game as well. I just need to look into that a little bit. But talking about answering all your questions, so if you have a question, I would be delighted to answer it. However, the primary goal is to study and immerse here. So what I will do is I will look at all your lovely questions as they accumulate, And I will take breaks between each deck. So I've actually already finished sentence mining deck and my testing deck. I've done 179 cards in 35 minutes today already, with an average of 11.76 seconds a card. So because otherwise it would have been just way too long. We would have been just grinding Anki. So between decks, I will answer all your questions. And then between segments, I'll answer all your questions, and maybe during the segment as well, during the immersion parts. But for now, let's get started. Thank you, Sasha. I do appreciate that. The background image is indeed nice. I have tried hard, right? It actually makes this... I'm not sure how you can see this, but for me, it's a little bit hard to see. But anyway, we'll try and persevere. Right, okay.
娘は今、バイオリンを練習しています。
娘は今、バイオリンを練習しています。
息子は土曜日も日曜日もサッカーの練習に行く。
息子は土曜日も日曜日もサッカーの練習に行く。
今日はとても眠いです。
今日はとても眠いです。
今日は午後、すごく眠かった。
今日は午後、Let's try this again. 今日は午後、すごく眠かった。That's actually exactly how I feel today. ちょっと眠いね。
彼女は同じ間違いを繰り返した。
彼女は同じ間違いを繰り返した。
先生は同じことを何度も繰り返して言いました。
先生は同じことを何度も繰り返して言いました。
夕飯は寿司でした。
夕飯は寿司でした。
夕飯にナスの天ぷらを食べました。
夕飯にナスの天ぷらを食べました。
大型のテレビを買った。
大型のテレビを買った。
父は大型バスの運転手です。
父は大型バスの運転手です。描きました。Right.
紙に大きな丸を書きました。
紙に大きな丸を書きました。
正しい答えに丸をつけてください。
正しい答えに丸をつけてください。
この毛布は暖かい。
この毛布は暖かい。
赤ちゃんに毛布をかけてあげました。
赤ちゃんに毛布をかけてあげました。
彼は車を3台所有している。
彼は車を3台所有している。
私は会社所有のマンションに住んでいます。
私は会社所有のマンションに住んでいます。I know that I'm having issues with this card. Hold up. 自宅地。That's what it is.
ここは静かな住宅地だ。
住宅地、not 自宅地。ここは静かな住宅地だ。
その住宅地は便利な場所にあるね。
この住宅地は便利な場所にあるね。
サラダの材料を揃えました。
サラダの材料を揃えました。
カレーの材料を買いに行きましょう。
カレーの材料を買いに行きましょう。
暑いので日陰で休みましょう。
暑いので日陰で休みましょ
ライオンが日陰で休んでいます。
う。ライオンが日陰で休んでいます。Pardon me? I am completely drawing blank on this.
彼は注射があまり好きではありません。
彼は注射があまり好きではありません。
熱が高かったので注射をしました。
熱が高かったので注射をしました。注射。注射。注射。Right.
計画を大幅に変更した。
計画を大幅に変更した。
野菜の値段が大幅に上がりました。
野菜の値段が大幅に上がりました。上がりました。
掲示板のお知らせを見ましたか？
掲示板のお知らせを見ましたか？
私は掲示板でアルバイトを見つけました。
私は掲示板でアルバイトを見つけました。
元旦に彼から年賀状が来た。
元旦に彼から年賀状が来た。
元旦に家族で神社に行きました。
元旦に家族で神社に行きました。
あの会社の規則は厳しいです。
あの会社の規則は厳しいです。
私の学校には規則がたくさんあります。
私の学校には規則がたくさんあります。
今日中にこの問題を検討してください。
今日中にこの問題を検討してください。
今、家を買うか検討中です。
今、家を買うか検討中です。All right, we're back to getting the repeats. All right, well, that went all right. That went all right. So the reason why I actually have quite a few cards more today than, for example, on the last stream or the stream before is I have been tagging my leeches cards. So leech cards are the cards that I get wrong 8 times, and or you get wrong in general. If you get a card wrong 8 times, the Anki will mark it as leech, and you can either choose it to just mark it as leech, so tag it, or you can choose it to tag it and then suspend the card so it doesn't reappear. So the idea here is that you go back to those leeches and redo them once every 3 months or so, if you do suspend them. And the recommendation is usually to suspend them, but of course, you always think that you know better, and you gotta catch them all, just like Pokemon. Unfortunately, with words, it's a little bit different. They're not like Pokemon at all. So it's okay to actually not learn the word if your brain just cannot process it. So I finally come to that realization. So what I have done is, instead of just kind of getting rid of all of the tagged cards, I have set all the new cards to be suspended and decided to do a last hurrah for all of the leech tagged cards. So I've basically reset them as new cards just yesterday, as a matter of fact, and went through almost 2 hours, I think, or close to 2 hours of just going through all the cards and hoping that, they will stick. And some of them were indeed, I feel like I am getting them, while others, like the 4 that appeared today, are definitely not quite there yet. But hey, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And then once they leach out, if they do leach out, then they'll be suspended, and I'll come back to them in maybe 3 months or half a year time again. And hopefully my brain is a little bit better accustomed to Japanese and ready to accept those words into the fold as well. Right, but seeing how, nobody's actually having any questions so far, we shall be moving on to Kaishi 1.5k, and they'll touch on the learning words or relearning words again after I finish the Kaishi 1.5k. By the way, question for you, if you're watching actively, is the background image, first of all, I know Byte Martin is saying that it is nice, which I think it is nice, that's why I'm using it. But the real question is this: is it getting in the way of you actually seeing what I'm going through? Because it is making things harder for me to see. Even though it's pretty, is it getting in the way of you actually seeing what's going on? Some of the lighter text near the top is a bit tricky to see, but I'm on a small screen right now. It might be different for larger screens. Yeah, that's fair enough, and that's what I'm kind of worried about, because when we start studying, for example, this text here, how easy or not easy for you to see that? Because if it's difficult to see, I'll just switch to the basic screen without this. I'll just disable the extension, and we can plod on with just the boring gray screen, but that people can actually appreciate and see. And actually, I realize that this is sort of eating into my stats, but that's fine. Well, I don't think we should worry about that too much. All right. Well, yeah, so since nobody else is piping up to say that they're not able to see anything or anything like that, I will continue. But hey, peeps, if you do think that this is hard to see for you, just shout out in the chat, and I'll switch it back to just the boring old gray one, because the visibility is better than the entertainment value, I suppose, or the purdiness of it all. So yes, let's get going, and yeah, I'll answer any of your questions after I finish this deck. Let's go.
会議で全員が発言した。
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 会議で、Oh my god, what is going on with me? 会議で全員が発言した。There we go. I know I can do it.
大雨で崖が崩れたね。
大雨で崖が崩れたね。
なんとか最悪の事態を避けることができました。
なんとか最悪の事態を避けることができました。
彼女には明確な目標があるね。
彼女には明確な目標があるね。Ryan Mason, thank you so much for the follow. Really do appreciate it. Thank you.
意外にも彼は独身です。
意外にも彼は独身です。
彼の罪は重いな。
彼の罪は重いな。
彼女は今、精神が不安定だ。
彼女は今、精神が不安定だ。
的に向けて矢を放った。
的に向けて矢を放って。Otherwise known as Hadouken! Sorry about that.
各国がテロリストの動きを探っています。
各国がテロリストの動きを探っています。
この5種類から選択できます。
この5種類から選択できます。なんだ
2003年にアメリカはイラクを攻撃した。
2003年にアメリカはイラクを攻撃した。
このアンケートは大学生が対象です。
このアンケートは大学生が対象です。I don't know what I've done, but I kept getting this wrong. I kept getting this short eye, but actually today I got it perfectly well. So I'm really happy about that.
彼は常に姿勢がいい。
彼は常に姿勢がいい。
改めて、あなたのご意見を聞かせてください。
改めてあなたのご意見を聞かせてください。
バラにはいろいろな種類があります。
バラにはいろいろな種類があります。Alright, I'll pause here for a second. I have seen, I did say that I will answer all the questions afterwards, but actually I do see a question, so I think this is perfect. Fatih, thank you for watching this. So Fatih is asking, hey, what is the deck? So the deck is called Kaishi 1.5K. So I can probably guide you to it if or you can Google for it. Alternatively, if you click on my latest video on the channel, it is in the video description there as well. So there are a variety of things you can do to reach the deck. But yes, it is Kaishi 1.5K deck. The way I have set it up is slightly different to the default, so the way it looks a little bit different, but that's what it is. If you're just starting, this is pretty much the best deck I have tried personally. I know that there are a variety of decks available. I have tried a few, and this is what I have decided that probably the best deck I've tried. So yeah, I hope that helps, Fatih. And I apologize if I mispronounce your name. I only study Japanese. I do not think, yeah, no worries at all. But yeah, I hope that helps. All right, let's move on.
彼は意志の強い人です。
彼は意志を強い人です。
いつの間にか夜が明けていたね。
いつの間にか夜が明けていたね。 か。いつの間にか。いつの間にか。
いつの間にか。
いつの間にか。いつの間にか。いつの間にか。いつの間にか。いつの間にか。Okay. いつの間にか。All right. Before one knows, unnoticed. Right. Yeah. I did not get that one. As you might have surmised there.
空港までどうやって行きますか？
新宿からバスで行きます。
空港までどうやって行きますか？新宿からバスで行きます。
まだ子供だから悪いことをしたという自覚がないんだ。
まだ子供だから悪いことをしたという自覚がないんだ。
だいぶピアノが上手くなりました。
だいぶピアLet's try this again. だいぶピアノが上手くなりました。
彼は額に汗をかいていたの。
彼は額に汗をかいていたの。God. No. I know the meaning, I just can't remember the pronunciation, the how to say the word. Well.
学校で避難訓練がありました。
学校で避難訓練がありました。訓練。Or that way. That's how it's written. 訓練。Okay. Let's move on.
彼女は髪にリボンを結んだね。
彼女は髪にリボンを結んだね。
彼は会社で微妙な立場にあります。
彼は会社で微妙な立場にあります。
その王子は国民に愛されている。
その王子は国民に愛されている。
携帯が大きな音で鳴っています。
携帯が大きな音で鳴っています。
後悔してもしょうがない。
後悔してもしょうがない。
以前彼はこの町に住んでいたんだ。
以前彼はこの町に住んでいたんだ。
チームの全員が勝利を喜んだ。
チームの全員が勝利を喜んだ。勝利。This is り。Right, okay. 勝利。はい。
そのクイズ番組は 脳を刺激するね。
そのクイズ番組は脳を刺激するね。
彼は感情を込めてその歌を歌ったの。
彼は感情を込めてその歌を歌ったの。
ダイナマイトが爆発したんだ。
ダイナマイトが爆発したんだ。爆発
警官が来て騒ぎが収まった。
警官が来て騒ぎが収まった。
私は旅行から多くの知識を得た。
私は旅行から多くの知識を得た。
お互いを信頼することが大事です。
お互いを信頼することが大事です。瞳。
彼女の瞳は喜びで輝いていますね。
彼女は瞳は喜びで輝いていますね。
もう我慢の限界です。
もう我慢の限界です。
彼はまさに英雄ね。
彼はまさに英雄ね。
この条件では厳しすぎます。
この条件では厳しすぎます。
彼に真実を告げました。
彼は真実を告げました。
留学生はアジア人が多く、その他は3割です。
留学生はアジア人が多く、その他は3割です。Alright. So just notice that it started to go back to the ones that I'm relearning. So we're gonna go back to the Japanese course 6K vocab because they're definitely due now. But we're almost finished with the Anki segment. So let me just pour myself a little bit more tea. And then we're gonna move on to the sentence mining and, of course, immersion, right? So hope you can join me for that as well. But yeah, again, guys, if you do, and girls, just lovely people, if you do have any questions, shoot. And once I finish this, because I only have, 13 cards left, I'll be more than happy to answer anything that you might throw at me, right? So let's go. No, run. Let's go. All right.
ここは静かな住宅地だ。
ここは静かな住宅地だ。
その住宅地は便利な場所にあるね。
その住宅地は便利な場所にあるね。
サラダの材料を揃えました。
サラダの材料を揃えました。
カレーの材料を買いに行きましょう。
カレーの材料を買いに行きましょう。
彼は注射があまり好きではありません。
彼は注射があまり好きではありません。
熱が高かったので注射をしました。
熱が高かったので注射をしました。
あの会社の規則は 厳しいです。
あの会社の規則は厳しいです。
私の学校には規則がたくさんあります。
私の学校には規則がたくさんあります。Alright, we'll come back to that after we finish the Kaishi deck, won't we? Alright.
この5種類から選択できます。
この5種類から選択できます。
2003年にアメリカはイラクを攻撃した。
2003年にアメリカはイラクを攻撃した。攻撃した言う。攻撃した。こうだからね。撃。攻撃した。
いつの間にか夜が明けていたね。
いつの間にか夜が明けて夜が明けていたね。
彼女は助けを求めて大声で叫んだの。
彼女は助けを求めて大声で叫んだの。
私は彼の成功を確信しています。
私は彼の成功を確信しています。そうだよね。
話の展開についていけない。
話の展開についていけない。
学校で避難訓練がありました。
学校で避難訓練がありました。
そのクイズ番組は脳を刺激するね。
そのクイズ番組は脳を刺激するね。
チームの全員が勝利を喜んだ。
チームの全員が勝利を喜んだ。
2003年にアメリカはイラクを攻撃した。
2003年にアメリカはイラクを攻撃した。よーし。もう一個。もう一回、I suppose.
彼は注射があまり好きではありません。
彼は注射があまり好きではありません。
熱が高かったので注射をしました。
熱が高かったので注射をしました。Alright. Ladies, gents, lovely people, we are done with Anki. Well done. よくできました。お疲れ様 and all that stuff. At least to myself, if you're still going through Anki, keep on going. Well done. Alright. So, next segment, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put on some YouTube and we're gonna do some immersion and sentence mining at the same time. And if you ever wondered how or if it's so difficult to sentence mine, it is not. The difficult part is setting everything up the Anki, Anki Connect, setting up Yomitan, setting up the connection, setting up the ASB player, things like that. But hopefully, I will be able to release at least the first part of all those shenanigans sometime early next week, and that would be setting up Anki and setting up kind of add-ons and things like that. And then I'm hoping to get the mining guide out as well, but all in stages, right? Right. So. Let us go into here. Ooh, you were not supposed to be seeing that, right? This is what we were supposed to be looking at. All right. All right. So, we are now set up to mine from Anki. How easy, or from... Oh, hold up. How easy was that to get set up to mine from YouTube? That's basically it. So we are using YouTube. We are using a video that is made specifically for learners. I love this channel, Speak Japanese Naturally, and this is where we're going to be mining from. And we're using also this lovely player called ASB Player. It's an extension for Chrome, or in my case, Brave, because that's the browser I'm using. And we just load the subtitles provided by the video, and then we're going to be mining from them. So, again, any questions, shoot. If it's not of a humongous technical nature, for example, how to set all of this up. Yeah, videos are coming. But yeah, if it's not of a too technical nature, I would be more than happy to answer them. But without further ado, let's move on to mining. Or immersing, more importantly. これからちょっと日本語を話せませんか？甲府駅だ。珊瑚橋へ行きますか？新宿で小田急線に乗り換えます。はい。さあ、新宿に行きませんか？ Alright, hold up. Give me a sec. There is a band that needs to happen. There we go. We just banned the bot, ladies and gents. That's how easy it is. Right. Let's go back to watching the video. Alright. Let's go. Also, I've actually just noticed that this is overlaying the subtitles. So let me remove the chat. And I will still be able to see the chat. Just you lovely people will not be able to do that. There we go. So yes, again, as always, if you have questions, shoot, right? So let's go. So the one good thing about this wonderful extension is that you can click on any subtitle and the video will skip back to that. So for example, if we want to skip back to here, we can just click there, click play. Shinjuku eki wa nanban sen? Oh my god. 2番線と思いますよ。2番線。よし! Let's go! If you didn't get that, she was asking what platform is the train for Shinjuku is going from. So if we come back here, so if you listen to her again, so here she's asking Shinjuku eki wa nanban sen desu ka? So Shinjuku Iki, not Eki even. Shinjuku Iki, so going towards Shinjuku. Nan what ban number sen platform desu ka? Is it? So, and of course here we have all Japanese, and you had to be able to read Japanese to answer that. So I'm actually quite happy that I was able to do that. I'll tell you the truth. I cheated, and how I cheated is I don't know how to read the second part of Shinjuku. So I know how to read Shin. Shin means new. So I was just looking for Shin, and I looked everywhere, and I'm like, right, looks like Shinjuku this is gotta be Juku, right? Because there is nothing else that says Shin anywhere. So that's how I cheated, but you know what? Fake it till you make it. That's what's up. Right, let's go. And of course, we can see in English there. 2番線ですね。はい。左ですね。2番線。or 左。日本で一番大きい。おー、すごい。知らなかった。はい、乗り換えを勉強しよう。乗り換えを勉強しよう。乗り換えの勉強しよう。10号車。The 10th、card。10号車。右の方ですね。駅なカフェ。なるほど。This is probably the only time you would need English or Romaji in order to read in Japan. But anyway. できない。ああ、残念。残念。ちょっと残念でしたね。ああ、残念残念。9号車。さあ、次の号車かな。もう少し先ですね、10号車は。こっちかなかな。はい。一緒に待ちませんか。消防車。消防車は、さあ。そう、ホームの反対側は消防車があります。消防車は Fire Department ね。消防車。救急車と消防車。ね、消防車か。消防車 Fire Department じゃなくて Fire Engine です。And I've kind of missed that, so let's try this again. 税務署というのは税務署 tax office. That is very handy. Whenever we try to avoid taxes, we know where not to go. 税務署. Right. So this is how we mine. We click here. Anki has to be open. We click there. It's as easy as that. And now we have both the sound and the whatchamacallums, the card, right? So again, just to showcase that to you. We're going to go to sentence mine. And is this it? Same show, yep. There we go. So if we preview.
こちらの建物は
Voila.
税務署です。
And then of course we can look at the other side.
こちらの建物
税務
は
署.
税務署です。
So furigana is added by default. You just need to hover over. There you go. Your screenshot as well. Translation, example sentence, your pitch accent as well. It's beautiful.
税務署
You can just use the one word 税務署.
こちらの建物は
Right.
税務署です。
So that's really, really quite handy. That's as easy as that to mine for a word. Right. Very proud. I was able to showcase the word mine or the word mine and the sentence mine in here. God damn it. Right, there we go. Zeiking. We're mining that as well. 税金に関する 手続きをする場所です。手続き hand? Oh, procedure. なるほど. Right. We're gonna mine 2 of them. Nope. Let's try this again. Yes. Right, there we go. Now we updated the correct thing. So you can actually, so because we added the card, clicking on this, the plus here, what it does, it adds the sound to the latest mined card. So actually, if you've clicked on the wrong one, you can go back and it will be the correct one. It will just re-add the sound. And of course, Tetsuzuki is procedure. Now, I have a feeling I have a feeling I have Tetsuzuki in Kaishi 1.5k. Pretty sure I do. But you know what? Because I didn't get it here, I think if we add it again, maybe it would be easier for me to remember it this way. So let's add a card and we'll just do this again. Hi. Tsugi. Oh, 特急到着しましたね。電車が。いいな。So it's not free seating, it's booked seating because it's an express train or limited express. 窓際。窓際。Okay. 窓際の席. So window side seat. Let's add that. I'll add Madogiwa just because I want to have just Madogiwa rather than Madogiwa Seki. Because Seki is just a seat. And if you know what Madogiwa is, Madogiwa no Seki means just that seat that is Madogiwa, right? So. All right. Are? Consento. Contrary to popular belief, consento is not consent. The electrical outlet did not consent to be called consento. Right? I gotta mind that. I totally did not. I did not know that. Wow. Okay. Byte Martin is saying you have to ask it nicely for electricity. You gotta, you know, get its consent before you stick anything in. Also, I've just alienated everybody. That was a very bad joke. Don't listen to me. All right. Move on. Smooth. Tokyo Densha, ne? All right. Fujisan. Oh, いいな. God damn it. Why does nobody pipe up? Why does nobody pipe up and tell me, yo, homie, there is no audio? Thank you, Byte Martin, for letting me know that there is no audio. I really appreciate that. Now there is, but yeah. All right. Bad jokes, no audio. We're all about professionalism here on this channel, guys. There was some earlier, just noticed it was gone. Yeah, the audio from Anki was going through, but there was no audio from the actual video. So yes, thank you so much. The audio is now on, ladies and gents. Even though you were enduring no audio and didn't want to let me know, but it is now on.
あの雲のおかげで富士山がよく見えなくても富士山がどこにあるかがわかりました。
ああ、そうだよね。雲、富士山の上にあるね。
車内販売のワゴンが来ました。
車内販売。So, from the kanji we know that it's the car inside store. 車内販売ね。So, 車内 is inside the car and 販売 is sales. While I don't know the 車内販売 and I probably won't be able to hear it, I do know 車内. I mean, just by looking at it, and I do know 販売. So maybe if we go and we add this, I think that would be worth our while, just to kind of get used to hearing this, because this is for my listening practice.
車内販売のワゴンが来ました。
There we go.
お菓子や飲み物などが買えます。
いいな。どんなお菓子買いましたか？
車内販売があるのは特急や新幹線だけです。
そうだよね。特急電車と新幹線だけ。
富士山はもう見えなくなりました。
残念。
車内販売の人がまた通り過ぎていきました。
通り過ぎていきましたね。
新宿に着いたので電車を降ります。
もう早いね。
まずは表示を探します。
表示というのは indication。Display, representation, attribution? I'm just trying to figure out what she's saying, actually. I assume she's talking about the indicators for the Norikai, basically Norikai is to change trains, so...
まずは表示を探します。私は小田急線に乗り換えます。
小田急線。
どこに行けばいいか一緒に考えてください。
小田急線。ちょっと。B1 ね。B1。行きましょうか。小田急線。だからね。もういりますね。
ここですね。B1 に行きます。
はい。行きましょう。
新宿駅は広いです。
広いだけど、ちょっと混んでいるな。
この後階段を上って上の階に行ってしまうと、小田急線に行くのが大変になります。
もう一度。
もしこの後階段を上って上の階に行ってしまうと、小田急線に行くのが大変になります。なのでホームから移動する前に
移動する。Allegedly, I know this. I don't know this. You don't know me. Right, let's check out if we have Ido. And where do we have Ido, right? It's Kaishi 1.5 deck. It would be hilarious if we just had this done. 私たちはレンタカーで移動しました。Would it be worth us adding this again, though? No, we'll skip that for now.
自分の行き先を確認した方がいいと思います。
行き先 Yes, right, actually have
この
this
階段を
today.
降ります。小田急線って書いてありますね。
書いてあったね。
小田急線は小さい田んぼに急ぐと書きます。
ああ、そう、なるほど。
今だけ
小さい
でいいので
田んぼ急ぐ。
覚えてください。
うん
階段を降りました。
はい。
ここからは右と左、どっちに行けばいいですか？
右か左。
小田急線を探してください。
ちょっとあんまり見えないね。中央線見えるけど。あ、小田急線、こっちね。
これです。
難しいな。
左の西改札に行きます。
左の
左の西改札に行きます。
西改札。
左の
Hold up. Right. Boom. Nishi kaisatsu. Of course. So, I know Nishi. I know kaisatsu. But when you put them together, blank. Okay. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a very, very clever thing. But we can't. Okay. I thought I was being clever. Not clever enough. Right, we'll skip that for now.
西改札に行きます。
西改札。
西改札はここです。
ここですか。なるほど。西改札。
ここから出ます。
はい。
さあ、小田急線はどっちですか？
小田急線。見えるよ。
西口の方です。左に行きます。
左で。
さあ、ここはどっちに行きますか？
左で行ってください。
左です。
行ってくださいね。左へ行ってください。
小田急線の文字を探してください。
小田急線かな。サイトシーンサービスセンター。全然見ない。
ありました。
ありましたね。
まっすぐ行けばいいです。ここは右にも左にも小田急線の文字があるので、
どっちでもいいな。
どっちに行っても大丈夫です。
ね。
小田急線の改札が見えてきました。
はい。そっちね。解説。
ここは切符売り場です。
切符売り場。Should we mind this? 切符わかる。売り場わかる。切符売り場。あんまりいらないかな。切符売り場。いるかどうか。Frequency 75,000. あ、結構ですよ。
ここは切符売り場です。私はスイカで入ります。
はい。スイカ便利ですね。超便利。
階段の上は快速急行と急行。
快速急行。快速急行。なるほど。Rapid Express。Express。快速急行。Rapid Express。I know it's 120,000 frequency, but because the reason why I'm studying Japanese is because we are looking to move to Japan, I think it would be beneficial to me to learn Kaisoku Kyuko ね。So なので、mine。
階段の上は快速急行と急行です。でも私が乗るのは各駅停車というものです。
Now, 各駅停車 is a word that you hear a lot when you're traveling in Japan. On almost every time you get onto the train, you hear that. And I always wondered, what the hell does that mean? Train that stops at every stop. Now that is very handy.
でも私が乗るのは各駅停車というものです。
各駅停車。
各駅停車はすべての駅に止まる電車です。
This is actually even better sentence to mine it, so we're gonna go back. We're gonna delete that nonsense we mined a second ago. And we're gonna... Right, yeah, we'll delete that. And we're gonna remine this.
各駅停車はすべての駅に止まる電車です。
ね。So, right, so just to kind of explain, and if you're watching this, I think this is an interesting point. This is literally her telling us what kakueki teisha is. So kakueki teisha is the train that stops on every station. And that's what she's saying there. And you might say, well, hold up. What's the point in making a card to try and remember what it means if it is explained? Well, if you learn what kakueki teisha means in Japanese, and you're literally learning it here as you hear it, you don't really need to know the English translation of it, right? I wanted to say transliteration. I don't know why I wanted to say transliteration there. It's the translation. Jesus Christ. So this card might not even have the back, but I feel like you will learn it quite quickly and then move on, and you'll just put it on easy every time you encounter it after a while. So yeah. This is definitely worth learning, though. It's a very, very handy word because you hear it a lot in Japan.
8、9が各駅停車のホームですね。
8と9ね。
次の電車は 右側、
右側
9
ね。
番線に来るみたいですね。
9番線。来るみたい。
電車が
はい、
来ました。
来ました。
降りる人を待って電車に乗ります。
はい。with a proper etiquette.
小学生が電車に乗っています。
だよね。
都会の子どもたちは私立の小学校に行くことも多いです。
Right. First of all, Tokai. City. Huh. Tokai. No, that's Shiritsu. Shiritsu's private, right? Oh, she's actually writing it there, right? Okay, so let's add Tokai, even though I don't like to add two words in the same sentence. Or skip it. No, I think it's a very frequent word. We're gonna add it. Right. Add.
その場合、学校が遠いので、電車で学校に行きます。
違う。
都会の子どもたちは、私立の小学校に行くことも多いです。
And then we're gonna add watakushiritsu. This just says shiritsu. Watakushiritsu. There we go. Jesus Christ, that's... We're not gonna add it. Because yeah, she's saying watakushiritsu, so I don't want to confuse myself. So we're just gonna leave it as it is.
その場合、学校が遠いので、電車で学校に行きます。
はい。
まもなく三宮橋です。
三宮橋。
三宮橋は
もうすぐね。
新宿から2つ目の駅です。
2つ目の駅。そっか。
あっという間に着きました。
あっという間に。Interesting.
あっという間に着きました。
あっという間に着きました。はい。
三宮橋駅は木でできていて素敵でした。
素敵ですね。超綺麗ね。
駅の名前も木に彫ってありました。
彫って？どこ？
この改札を出ます。
駅の名前を、こっち。そう、掘って。Okay, let's add that as well, actually.
駅の名前も木に彫ってありました。
駅の名前も木に彫っておりました。ありました。
この改札を出ます。
はい、出ましょう。どこに行くの？
駅はこんな感じです。
綺麗じゃん。
この先、
駅の入り口。
行き止まりと書いてあります。行
き止まり。dead end。さあ。
行き止まりというのは道がなくなるということです。
And again, this is explained in Japanese, so same reasoning for us to add this sentence instead of previous sentence is that we're learning what ikidomari is in Japanese because I understand the rest of the sentence fully.
ベビーカーを押している人を何人も見ました。
何人？一人二人？二人かな？
三宮橋は子育てがしやすいのかもしれません。
もう一度。三宮橋は、何これ？子育て。子育て。しやすいのかもしれません。So is it, and again, I'm trying to understand this correctly. So is she meaning that, does she mean that in Sunganbashi, Sugubashi, you have a lot of crashes? Or it's easy to make babies in Sugubashi? I'm sure it's the former. Oh god, right. If you want to make babies, go to Sugobashi, guys. Right. Kosodate. Right, let's do this. Let's add this.
三宮橋は子育てがしやすいのかもしれません。
Shiyasui. Kosodate ga shiyasui. It would be better if we could capture the whole thing. Kosodate ga shiyasui. Because yasui is, is the key there. But you know what? Because she didn't write yasui in kanji, so I got a little bit confused, but I actually know what shiyasui is.
ここはパン屋さんです。
パン屋さん？パン食べたいよ。
ここはドラッグストアです。
そうだよね。左側。
唐揚げのお店もありました。
おお。唐揚げが体が悪いけど。
そしてここはイタリア料理のお店です。
あれ？ちょっと怖いよ。
三宮橋に来たのはここで夜夫とご飯を食べるためでした。
夫とご飯を食べるため
ここは花屋さん。
花屋さん。
こっちはセブンイレブン。光が眩しいですね。
ちょっと眩しいですね。
面白そうな細い道があるので、
綺麗な。
行ってみましょう。
行ってみよう。すごい可愛い道。
立ち入り禁止って書いてありました。
立ち入り禁止。I think you can't go through. No entry. No trespassing. That's a handy thing to know. Let's learn that, shall we? It's like stand entrance prohibited stop. If you are looking at the kanji. So yeah.
立ち入り禁止って書いてありました。
立ち入り禁止。
戻りましょう。
戻りましょう。ね。
お蕎麦屋さんもあります。
お蕎麦屋さん。いいな。
この電柱に春の小川と書いてあります。
春の小川？So Spring Little River. Is that the name of the area?
あそこにも書いてあります。
そうだよね。
春の小川というのはとても有名な歌の名前で、子供のための歌です。
面白い。Not gonna mind that.
今から100年ぐらい前に作られた歌です。
100年前。
本当は歌詞もあるんですが、音楽だけ流します。100年前にはこの道は川でした。
そうか。
春の小川の歌の元になった川が流れていたんです。
春の小川の歌のなった。なんです。Right, okay.
電車が通り、
Mm-hmm.
その上を
電車が通ります。
飛行機が飛び、
電車通り、飛行機が飛びね。飛び。
さらにもう一台電車が通りました。
さらにもう一台。
なかなか賑やかな場所ですね。
賑やかな場所ですね。
これは掲示板です。
掲示板。
お知らせ。
今日の暗記で、暗記のカード、掲示板の言葉が読みました。ね。このストリーム。I don't know how to say stream in Japanese. In the stream, we actually had a card with the 掲示板。So.
お知らせなどが貼ってあります。お知らせなどが貼ってあります。
お知らせなどが、so notice などnotice, etc.
この道は電車が通ったら怖そうですね。
ちょっと怖いね。
また飛行機が飛んでいきました。
いいな。
踏切で警報が鳴り始めました。
警報。アラーム。はい、警報。
踏切で警報が鳴り始めました。
はい。警報。
さっき電車が通ったばっかりなのに、もう次の電車が来るんですね。
そうだよね。
ちなみに踏切のこの音。
踏切の音。
言葉にすると、カンカンカンカンです。
そうだよね。カンカン。
電車が
踏切の音。
通っていきました。踏切が開きましたが、渡らずにこっちへ行きます。
渡らず？でも、渡らなかったけど。うん。うん。
電車が通っていきました。踏切が開きましたが、渡らずにこっちへ行きます。ここにも春の小川と書いてあります。
春の小川。
その下の矢印にその通りと書いてあります。
その下の矢印にその通り。
さっきの道のことを言っているんだと思います。
そうみたいね。さっきの道。
突き当たりは床屋さんです。
矢印。
さっきの道に戻ってきました。
すごい綺麗な道ですね。
ここはカレー屋さんです。
カレー。美味しそう。
いい匂いがしました。
いいな。
夜行く予定のお店の前を曲がります。
曲がります。So, hold up. 横。
夜行く予定のお店の前を曲がります。
Okay. 曲がる。We'll do that. Shall we? We'll do that.
夜行く予定のお店の前を曲がります。
いいな。Alright.
ここは居酒屋ですね。
みんな居酒屋で好きですか？
ここは焼
行ったこと
肉屋さん。
があるか？焼
不動
肉屋さん。
産屋さんがありました。
不動産屋ね。
いくらぐらいでしょうか？
いくらぐらい？あんまり見えないね。
ここは三宮橋から徒歩6分、49平米で16万2000円。
16万。It's rental, right? She's talking about.
その上の6万8000円の物件もすごく安いんですが、後でよくよく見たら1977年に建てられた建物でした。
Hold up. I want to check if it's rental or not.
その上の6万8000円の物件もすごく安いんですが、
it's
後
6万。
でよくよく見たら
Of course it's a rental.
1977年に建てられた建物でした。
安いけど。
なのでこれは古いから安いのかもしれないです。
そうかもね。
ただ全体的にそんなに高くはない印象でした。
全体的。I hear that a lot, and I finally can mine it. 全体的。Here I think, yeah. 全体的。
ただ全体的にそんなに高くはない印象でした。
印象でしたね。
ここはご飯も食べら
hold up. Yeah, 大丈夫、大丈夫。
れるカフェですね。
Staff wanted. 英語でね。
ここはパン屋さんとカフェです。お店はここまでで終わります。
これからは
小さくコンパクトにまとまった街というイメージでした。
そうだよね。すごい綺麗な街。
新宿が近くて住むのに便利な街だと思います。
そう思う。
あそこが三宮橋駅です。
そこ？こっち？
駅を通り過ぎて
こっち。
まっすぐ行きます。
はい。
アマゾンのロッカーがありました。
見たことが初めて。
隣のコインロッカーより大きいですね。この道の終わりに三宮橋があります。つまりこの地名の由来は三宮橋という橋です。
三宮橋の橋。
三宮橋は漢字でお宮に参る橋と書きます。
ね。
この下を小田急線が走っています。さっき私が乗ってきた電車です。
そうだよね。
三宮橋の名前の話に戻ります。参るは神社などに行くことを言います。
Okay.
お宮というのは神社などのことです。そしてここでのお宮は明治神宮のことです。
明治神宮のこと。
つまり三宮橋という名前は明治神宮に行く橋という意味ですね。
明治神宮に行く橋。
ところで皆さん、表参道っていう地名を聞いたことがありますか？
聞いたことがある。
表は正面という意味で、
あんまり覚えてない。
参道というのはお寺や神社にお参りする、行く時の道です。実はその表参道の名前も明治神宮へ行く正面の道というところから来ています。
わかった。
さあ、今から
So just to kind of say that she's explaining a lot there, and there are a lot of words that I don't know, but because there are so many words that I don't know, and she's explaining the specifics of the kanji, I decided not to mind any of that.
動物が見えますよ。
Usually I would try to mind everything I don't know, which we have been so far, apart from a few sentences where there are some too many words I don't know, basically.
こんなところに馬がいるとはびっくりしました。
ねえ。すごい。
その隣には
馬。
ポニーがいました。乗れるのは子供だけみたいです。
いいな。So this is literally 2 stations away from Shinjuku, the biggest station in the whole of Japan. That is crazy. And you have like this little park with the ponies where you can ride a pony, right? It's wow.
ポニーのいる場所のもう少し先に明治神宮の入り口がありました。
明治神宮の入り口。なるほど、なるほど。
明治神宮はとても大きい神社です。
そうですね。
初詣に来る人が日本で一番多い神社です。
And それは初詣。Let's mind that. First visit to the shrine in a year. You might not think this is a very often used word, but actually you would be
初
surprised.
詣に来る人が日本で一番多い神社です。
よし。
この入り口はあまり使われていないので人がいないですね。
そうだよね。人が全然いない。
長くなるので今日の動画はここまでです。
はい。ありがとうござい
明治
ます。
神宮の中の様子は次回の動画でお見せします。
はい。
楽しみにしていてください。
はい、楽しみね。
今日の新宿での乗り換えどうでしたか？
面白かった。本当
ぜ
に。
ひコメントで感想を聞かせてください。
本当にありがと
皆さんの
う
コメント
ございます。
全部読んでいます。とても励みになっています。今日もコメントを一つ皆さんにシェアしたいと思います。
はい、ありがとうございます。よし、well, ladies, gents, lovely people, we are done with the immersion through the YouTube part of this stream. So I hope that has been useful to you. Next, would you like to play a game? I think we shall. This stream is my immersion learning right now. Well, I do apologize that I interrupted through a lot of chatting over it, but you know, it's practice for me a little bit, talking in Japanese and waffling on in English. But yeah, also of course we do need to do sentence mining and all that. Right, but yes, so we're gonna be playing a game, and the game is gonna be... I forgot the name of the game, but we're gonna be playing it. Hold up. It is Hanahira. Hanahira. So boom. And the game is being started. We're gonna get this going. We're gonna get this going. We're gonna get things set up. Attach the text structure to a game. There we go. Gonna get a few good hooks in. Right. So we'll get started with this in a second. Don't you worry, I just need to make sure everything is set up correctly. And let's go, where should we go? Maybe here. Maybe here? I don't know. Maybe here, maybe not. Right. All right. We need to make sure that this is hooked correctly. Yep. This is hooked correctly. All right. My face is not obscuring anything. That is good. All right. Right. Ladies, gents, lovely people. So we're going to be playing a little bit of a visual novel. So previously we have played Narcissu, and it was painful to watch, I am sure, but it was painful for me to go through as well. Not because of the subject matter, even though the subject matter involved death, etc., and terminal illness. No, because of the language. The language was quite hard. Plus, the text structure did not quite hook the details correctly. So we've been having some issues with that. But Hanahira is a different type of game. So very much similar to Narcissu, there is no protagonist. So you are not actually participating in the game. You're literally experiencing a novel in a visual sense, right? So there's going to be a lot of reading, but there's going to be a lot of course, visual novel stuff. If you ever played a visual novel, you know what I mean. But there is no main protagonist. So the story follows four girls. There is kind of, I suppose, I was doing a warning with Narcissu. I shall do a warning with Hanahira. So Hanahira is kind of Moe and definitely Yuri. So what does that mean? If a thought of same-sex pixel personages having affectionate feelings for each other offends you, you might want to tune out now. All right, that's pretty much it. There is no sex scenes, there is no hentai stuff here, but there is gonna be a lot actually of innuendos if the first scene is anything to go by. So there's gonna be a lot of innuendos, and they're basically gay, right? Oh, lesbian, if you'd like. So that's pretty much it. That's all that needs to be said about the game. So before we continue here, I need to go to the bathroom for a second, and then we're gonna have maybe half an hour or so of gameplay, and I have gone through the first kind of scene, and that was sort of I+1 level for me. So yeah. Bite Martin, I will check out your message in a second, but I shall see you in just one sec. See you in a bit. Hello there. And is this thing on? All right. Let's actually get back in there. Right. So, Bite Martin is saying the new Final Fantasy XIV raid had a tragic yaoi plot, according to what people keep saying. I didn't know that was a thing. As a trope, I mean. I don't know. Is it a thing in Final Fantasy XIV? I have what more than 100 hours in, but I have only scratched the surface of it, so I don't know. I haven't really experienced any yaoi plots in there. So, and yaoi, of course, I think, if I remember correctly, and do correctly if I'm wrong, but this is the boy love, if I'm not mistaken. Robert Albert, welcome to the stream. This is a cool idea, streaming Japanese immersion, says Robert. And yes, it is. It is. So, Robert, we're kind of reaching the end of the stream, so we're about to start actually playing a visual novel game. So, we're about half an hour away from the end. But yes, so we've started with a bit of Anki grinding, of course. You cannot skip a day. But after that, we've done a bit of YouTube immersion, and now we're about to do the Hanahira visual novel. So, which should be quite a bit of fun, I think. It is at a perfect, almost at a perfect I+1 level for me. It is kind of at I+0.5 level at the moment, but I can still mine a load of new words from there. Maybe not solely from there, but we're gonna be showcasing how I mine from visual novels, and this is perfect because everything is voiced over. Oh, yes. So we're gonna be doing that. Yeah, so Byte Martin says that yes, people keep saying that the Final Fantasy XIV has the yaoi plot, which he didn't even know was there. Robert is saying also, as neither English nor Japanese in our native language, we're like killing two flies with one blow. Yes, two birds with one stone, if you want the English expression for it. But yes, where are you from, Robert, if you don't mind me asking? It is fine not to answer, you can just tell me to foot and I'll continue with the game. But, you know, if you don't mind answering, I'd be happy to know where you tune in from. Slovakia, fair enough. Well, I have not been to Slovakia, but I did wanna go there. And Slovenia as well, actually. Both would be nice to visit. Alright, well, in that case, shall we get started with the game? I think we shall. So, depending on your level, you might be either saying, yo, this is too easy, or you might be like, I don't understand anything. So I'll try and translate. Can you tell your native language? My native language, my mother tongue is Russian. So, but I am not from Russia. I was born in Soviet Union, right? Okay, so I'm old. I'm showcasing my age. But yeah, that's my mother tongue. But I've been living in English-speaking countries for quite some time now. Jesus, almost 30 years. Almost 30 years. So there we go. All right. But I suppose showcasing my age is what my channel is all about. I'm not shirking from that. I am in my 40s. Right. So let's get started with the game. So again, it is a moe, kind of can be moe, and it is definitely Yuri. So, but there is no hentai whatsoever in this game, at least from my research. Yep. All right. Can you hear the game okay? Should I make the volume a little bit louder? Should I tone it down a bit? Nanka, chotto samui. It's a bit cold. Why? Kaze hita kana? Kaze hiku is to catch cold. So did I catch cold? You can't hear much, right? Okay, let's bump it up. Let's bump it up, right? Let's go to 10 decibel. It is not muted. Can you hear anything right now? So, right, of course my voice is gonna be much louder, but actually, let's see if we can maybe... BGM is music, right? Right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna bump this all the way up to 2 decibels, and we're gonna reduce the music. Right, gonna make the music a little bit louder. So, are you able to hear this okay? Byte Martin, I suppose, or anybody else who is watching, because the point is that you can actually hear what is going on in the... and you can hear the native language. But...
布団かけてない？
あれ？私、布団かけてない。え？ I don't have a blankie.
おかしいな。そんなに寝相悪くない方だと思ってたんだけど、疲れてるのかな。
Now this is weird. そんなに寝相悪くないほどだと思ってたけど、疲れてるのかな。 So right, 寝相 posture. So let's sentence mine this. So she's saying that my posture isn't really that bad. Am I this tired that I threw away the blanket? So this is, yeah, it's within the top 30k, so we're gonna be minded. So Nezo. So we just added this to Anki, and we're gonna do this first. We're gonna add, now we added the screenshot, and now we're gonna add the voice.
おかしいな。そんなに寝相悪くない方だと思ってたんだけど、疲れてるのかな。
That's it. Voice added. So, and if you're doubting me, just to showcase you, this is as easy as that, I think. So Nezo, there is our card.
おかしいな。そんなに寝相悪くない方だと思ってたんだけど。
Yeah. And you can see the
Nezo.
Nezo.
おかしいな。
Again.
そんなに寝相悪くない方だと思ってたんだけど。
So it's as easy as that to mine
疲れてるのかな。
from the visual novels, if you set up right. And again, I'm hoping to release a video soon, or at least a series of videos to get you set up with Anki correctly, get your all the things like Yomitan set up, which is dictionaries, get your ASB players set up, etc. So I'm hoping to release all of these videos onto the channel soon, a little bit of a tutorial set of videos so that everybody can be up to speed on mining. Oh no! This is just sleeping noises. I don't need to translate that. What is this? Amane? So that's the name of the sleeping girl, clearly. Amane. She's just laughing in her sleep.
あんた、また人ん家に勝手に忍び込んで、あまねん家は隣でしょ。
また人ん家に勝手に忍び込んで、Right. So don't just walk in and choose my don't just creep in and randomly choose a place to sleep on my bed. Your or Amane's, as in your, because she's referring to the girl. Your place, your room is right next door.
しかも人の布団を奪って幸せそうな顔で寝てるし。
Anyway, the people's bed. I mean, she's kind of speaking in third person here, referring to herself, right? As in, you don't just go and get the other people's blankie. About take by force, right? And then sleep with a kind face. 幸せ or幸せ so looking like you're sleeping with a happy face. な顔で 寝てる。She. She's just laughing.
うわ、笑ってる。こら、起きなさい、あまね。
She's just laughing. Hey, listen, Amane. Wake up!
いや何その寝言。
What is this weird sleeping voice?
私のおまんじゅう返してよ。もうかおりちゃんってば食いしん坊さんなんだから。
All right. There is a play on words here. Let's do a literal word by word translation, and leave the double meaning out of it. Yes, let's do that. So, manju is a manjuban, right? It's a Chinese steamed bun. So she's saying, my manju. Kaori, is it Kaori-chan, did she say?
私のおまんじゅう返してよ。
Give it back. Give back my manju.
食いしん坊さんなんだから。
And Kuishinbo-san, right, okay. So she's saying, "Oh, you're like the glutinous person. Give me back my manju." I am not going to be translating the double meaning here.
誰が食いしん坊よ。起きろ。
Who is the gluten here? Who is the fatsi here? Wake up! She woke up.
起きた、あまね。
Okita, Amane. You woke up?
かおりちゃん。
Kaori-chan?
そうよ。目覚めた？
Yes. Did you clean up your eyes? Did you like open your eyes? Did you are you fully awake? Basically, what she's asking.
かおりちゃんがここにいるの？ここはどこ？私の布団は？
Why are you here, Kaori-chan? Where is here? Where is my futon? Where is my blankie?
そりゃ私のセリフよ。ここは私の部屋で、あまねの布団はあまねの部屋。
セリフ、そりゃ私のセリフよ。So this is what I should be saying. This is my house or my room, and Amane's room, Amane's futon or Amane's blankie is in Amane's room. So I didn't actually know what serifu is, so let's mind that. Serifu, let's mind this.
そりゃ私のセリフよ。ここは私の部屋で、あまねの布団はあまねの部屋。わかった？
わかった？ Do you understand?
かおりちゃんのパジャマ、おニューだね。
Kaori-chan's pajama? It's new, ね？
違う。
Hey!
でもとっても可愛いよ。
But it's very cute.
そう？
Oh, really?
前のも良かったけど、これもいい。とっても似合ってる。
前のも、previously or before in front? Earlier? And also earlier, it was really nice. And yeah, and right now it's super nice also, so it really, really suits you.
そう？あまりがそう言ってくれるなら買ってよかったかも。
Oh, well, if Amane says that, it's great. It's great that I bought it.
スリースリー。
Suri, suri. It's snuggling, nuzzling sounds. I'm not gonna add that to my Anki. It's fine. Wow.
肌触りが素敵。やっぱりお乳は違うね。
Hadazawari. So the texture is so nice. Of course, it's brand new. There is no mistakes, so we'll add that as well. Okay.
肌触りが素敵。やっぱりお乳は違うね。ちょっと何してるの？離
Oh,
れな
what
さ
are
いよ。
you doing? Stop. Just let me go. Let it go.
お胸がぽよぽよ。
We won't be translating that. Well, can we translate that? Maybe we can translate that. Poyo Poyo is kind of like soft and bouncy. So Omune, which is chest, is Poyo Poyo.
ああ、まあね。
Hey!
いい枕ですな。
Oh, it's such a nice pillow.
こら、もう早く部屋に戻って着替えてきなさいよ。
Hey, listen. Quickly now, go back to your own room.
気持ちいいから離れたくないよ。
It's so nice. I don't want to let go.
ダメだったら、そんな風にされたら、私。
Sono funi. If you, yeah, right. So, you shouldn't be doing this if if you keep doing this in such a way.
私、ドキドキしてきちゃうじゃない。
I'll get a faster heartbeat. Doki Doki is kind of like sort of another way to say love. But it kind of...
おやすみなさいませ。
Good night. Yeah, Doki Doki means kind of... Doki Doki Suru is to say, oh, you're kind of... My heart flutters, so to say.
寝るな！
Don't sleep!
本当に寝るな！
Really? Stop sleeping!
なんかさっきより幸せそうな顔してて、起こすに起こせない。
なんかさっきより幸せそうな顔してて、just like before, just like a moment before. She's again making this, a sweet, innocent face. And yeah, she's waking up or not waking really up at all.
かおりちゃん。
No need to translate. Kaori-chan, munyu munyu.
もう、あと5分だけなんだからね。
Okay. Just 5 more minutes, okay?
そろそろ起きないと本気でまずいわよ。
Honki. So, if she doesn't wake up now, honki de mazui. Honto no kimochi kana? Honki. Seriously. Oh, okay. Apparently, I have this in my deck. All right. Clearly shows how much I know. Honki de mazui. it's if she doesn't wake up now, it's gonna be bad.
起きたくない。
I don't wanna wake up.
っていうか、人んちでいつまでダミーを貪ってるつもりよ。
In other words, 人んちでいつもでダミのむさぼる。ダミのむさぼってる。ダミのむさぼってるつもりよ。Right. ダミのむさぼる is to sleep all day. So, in other words, in one's house, you're gonna be idling away, basically lazing away, sleeping all day. Is that your plan? Should we add this? Damin. $60? Nah, we won't add it. Two not often encountered. Or not encountered often enough. Let's use proper English for that, shall we?
ほら、さっさと自分の部屋に戻って制服に着替えてきなさいよ。
Hey, listen. Quickly, go back to your own room and put on the seifku. Seifku is the class uniform, right? The school uniform. There we go, school uniform.
めんどくさい。
めんどくさい. Such a drag. Actually, how do you translate it properly? Bothersome, tiresome. Such a drag is the way to translate this, yeah.
すぐそこでしょうが。ほら、窓の向こう。ほんの5メートル先にあるでしょ。
すぐそこ。すぐそこ。Ah, it's right there. Okay. Gonna add that. すぐそこでしょうか。
すぐそこでしょうが。ほら、窓の向こう。ほんの5メートル先にあるでしょ。
Alright. Yeah, so this is so close. Listen. If you look out the window, it's like literally your place is just 5 minutes or 5 meters away.
そうだ
Or
ね。
in front. Yeah.
ぬぎぬぎ。
Nugi Nugi is her way of saying that she's undressing. It's like, Nugimas is basically to undress.
なんでここで脱ぐのよ。
Why are you undressing here?
だって制服に着替えないと。
But you said that I need to change into the school
こ
uniform.
こは私の部屋で、あまねの部屋はあっち。ここで脱いでどうするの。
This is my... She's again saying, this is my room. Your room is over there. Why are you undressing here?
分かってるよ。
I
分
understand.
かってない。ちっとも分かってない。
You don't understand. You don't even a little understand.
寝ぼけてないよ。
寝ぼけてないよ. So I assume it's something to do with sleeping. So, because neru, well, nebosuru is to sleep. So, is she saying I'm not asleep anymore? Nebokete nai. Oh, it's to be half asleep or half awake. Oh, that's a useful phrase. Let's add that. Let's add that.
寝ぼけてないよ。
Perfect.
はいはい。分かった分かった。
Yes, yes, I understand.
信じてないな。
You don't believe me.
あんたが起きてちゃんと着替えたら信じてあげるわよ。
ちゃんと着替え yeah, of course. 着替えたら信じてあげるわよ. Right. When you fully wake up and you're gonna change your clothes, then I will believe you.
じゃあかおりちゃんがチューしてくれたら起きる。
Choose.Well. Oh, hold up. Chew, I think it's a kiss. It's another way of saying kiss. Right, so if you give me a kiss, then I'll wake up, I think is what she's saying. Even though this is, yeah, it's pretty sure that's what she's saying.
バカ、何朝から変なこと言ってんのよ。
You're dummy. Why are you saying these weird things first in the morning?
大体、チューって何よチューって。私たちまだそんな関係じゃ。
大体, yeah, generally, what is this, like kiss, and you're saying kiss and kiss, our kind of, there is no, our relationship, it's just, and she doesn't finish the sentence. She's not really saying it's not like that, but she's stopping just short of that. And the other girl fell asleep. Stop sleeping!
朝からバカなこと言ってないで、さっさと自分の部屋に戻りなさい。
First thing in the morning, stop saying weird things and at once go back to your room. This is actually less than 0.5, I plus 0.5. This is like I plus 0.25 for me. But it is actually quite enjoyable to read this and understand almost everything, so...
じゃあ、脱ぎ脱ぎ。
I don't need to translate this.
なぜここで脱ぐ？
Why are you sleeping? Or why are you deciding to change here or undress here? Because it's because safe cook.
だって持ってきてるもん。
だって because 持ってきてるもん? I'm holding to... Oh, she's saying, right, just bring, right, because bring me the safe co, I think that's what she's saying. Bring me the change of clothes, bring me the school uniform.
制服。
Safe co, yes, the uniform.
なんで?
Why?
そこは全く覚えてないんだよね。
そこは、
そこは全く覚えてないんだよね。
全く覚えてない？は？
そこは全く覚えてないんだよね。
覚えてないんだよね。For some reason, I just heard Coco and I'm like, what? That's not what it says. Right, okay. I don't remember this at all, is what she's saying. Because I don't remember this at all.
ゆうべ寝るとき、かおりちゃんにお休みを言おうと思ったら、かおりちゃんのお部屋、もう真っ暗でさ。
Alright, in a evening, or last evening, should I say, when I was going to bed, I thought to say good night to Kaori-chan, which is this girl, and but Kaori-chan's room was totally black.
あまねはゲームで夜更かししすぎなのよ。あまねはゲームで夜更かししすぎなのよ。
夜更かし。To stay up late. Right. It's a word that I mined recently, so yeah, 夜更かし. Right. Okay. So,
あまねはゲームで夜更かししすぎなのよ。
夜更かしすぎなよね。夜更かしすぎなのよ。 sugi nano yo. Yofukashi sugi nano yo. Amane is... You're playing games until late. You're playing games until way too late.
ゆうべはちょっと熱が入っちゃっただけだよ。
Well, that's just because... Serial, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, so the Amane is saying, oh, well, it's actually, I've...
ゆうべはちょっと熱が入っちゃっただけだよ。
I just got a little bit of a cold or high temperature yesterday evening, that's all. I wasn't really playing any games.
それでね、お休みを言わないで寝るのもなぁと思って。
And besides, if I couldn't, if I wasn't able to say good night to you, I wouldn't have been able to fall asleep, or that's what I thought.
忍び込んできたってわけ？
Shinobi-konde kita tte wake? Shinobi-komu, like shinobi, like a ninja, basically. Shinobi-konde, shinobi-konde kita tte wake. So, and that's why you crept in. So let's add this, because that is a handy word to know. Shinobi-komu, to creep in for all those creepy crawly people.
忍び込んできたってわけ？
There we go.
忍び込んだはいいけど、一気に眠気でパターンキューしちゃって。
Well, don't mind sneaking in. It's fine. Ikini, in one go. Of course, yeah. Nemuke de batankia shichatta.
忍び込んだはいいけど、一気に眠気でパターンキューしちゃって。
バタンキューしちゃって。バタンキューしちゃう。Batan Q. God damn. That's a lot of words about Batan Q, right? It's to fall asleep immediately. So in one go, when she came over, she just fell asleep. Fallen asleep immediately, right? 60k. Yeah, we're not going to be adding that. It's not frequent enough for our likes. Right. Well, I think we're gonna save here first of all. I think we have made fairly decent progress here, and I hope that you have enjoyed this.